welcome back to Alabama Senator Mr. Tommy Tuberville. Senator, a blow for patriotism. I am told that the War Powers Act rollback lost 52-47. John Fetterman voted with the Republicans, and my friend Rand Paul, a libertarian, voted against. Is that true? Is the thing dead now? Is it dead and buried, Senator?
Well, this one's dead and buried. Now, if we go into Cuba or go somewhere else, they'll bring that up. But they want to make the decision here, Larry. We don't make decisions on anything here. I mean, we can't get anything done. But they want to tell the President of the United States whether he can start a conflict or defend the American people or the American people abroad. It's just absolutely amazing. They want 535 commanders-in-chief. That's all we need up here. We need one person. We got Donald Trump. Let him make the decisions. He's done a great job, going to do a great job, and he's going to make a lot of difference in our country and the world.
He's doing a hell of a job. You are so right, sir. He's changing history. He's changing the whole world balance of power in favor of the United States. You know, Mark Penn in the Wall Street Journal today was Bill Clinton's pollster, Democrat, smart guy though, okay? Talks about Obama spent 8 months on a campaign against Libya, and Chuck Schumer and his fellow partisans took a pass on all of that. All right, didn't demand that Obama get any authorization from Congress. All right, then Mr. Trump observes all the requirements of the War Powers Act of 1973. He's in full compliance and gives him 60 days as long as he gives regular reports, and the Democrats are screaming to high heaven. Okay, right in the middle of this the whole world is watching, and this is what they have to do. This is what the Democrats stand for.
Well, Larry, here's the power that we have here in Congress. If you don't want to fight a war, don't fight the president at the beginning. Just don't fund it at the end. When we need more funding, don't fund it. That's the end of the day. But we're going to fund it. But the Democrats, you know, their platform this year going into the midterms is protect all the terrorists and protect all illegals. That's the two things that they're all common about. And it's going to get them beat. You know, it's amazing to me that we see something like this happen. People that are supposedly be watching out for the American people are not watching out for the American people. They're watching out for people that are illegals, people that live in sanctuary cities, people that are terrorists. It's beyond my comprehension.
Yeah, on the wrong side of all these issues. But I'll say one thing. Good for John Fetterman, cool hand Luke, common sense guy. Good for him, old-fashioned Democrat. So, Senator, if you're in hostilities with Iran, and you know that Iran is crazy what they're doing, wouldn't you want the DHS wouldn't you want FEMA to be operating? Wouldn't you want the TSA in the airports or the Coast Guard on the borders and the sea? Wouldn't you want all that operating?
The worst optic you can have up here from the United States Congress is us not to fund protection of our citizens, especially when you go into a conflict like this. We know we've got Iranian nationals, Chinese nationals in this country from the Joe Biden administration. We don't know where they're at, what they're doing, what they plan on doing. We need people to protect American citizens, but the Democrats could care less. They want to prove a point that Donald Trump's a bad guy. He doesn't know what he's doing, and they're doing everything they possibly can to upend, his term as being president the second time around. It's not going to happen. As you said, John Fetterman's come along. Some more of them, they need to understand we work for the taxpayers and the citizens of this country. We don't work for people that don't live here.
Yeah, you know what? Donald Trump is going to go down as one of the most consequential presidents in American history.
Number one.
Senator Tuberville, thank you.